looks great. Cool. You look awesome right now. Yeah. Artiste.
Looks good, Bean. Keep adding more leaf colors to it. Mix them up a little. Don't do all the same color in the same place.
That's just the coolest podcast that I used a month ago. There's this Love of Natick, that show. It's a science-based podcast. These scientists are studying brains in the living rooms. No bent to science. Fascinating stuff. And organizational stuff. Sporting teams. People going to these different sites and all being connected by this wishing tree. It's wonderful. And so speaking of bringing people together, I wanted to create space for Ian to come and talk about the visions of community on Natick Common. And Ian will be bringing up some of the artists who participated in the gazebo. All right. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and since I also work here at the Spiritual Center, I'd like to say welcome again to this space and welcome you back for any art events you want to create here. Just come and talk to us and we'll work with you. So I'd like to call forward some of the artists who are here. I know Fotios Burris is here and Sapita Golastani is here, so come on up. And is Roma here as well? Yes, come on up. All right, wonderful. Are there any other artists here now? Okay, so we have 3 here, which is great. The gazebo is a very iconic space in Natick Center, so after going to one of the placemaking workshops, I kind of came up with the idea of wanting to put panels all along the gazebo, and it'd be about, artists sharing their visions of a more inclusive community for Natick and for the world, and then MAPC said, yes, go for it. So then we began recruiting, and I'll say there was a little bit of suspense, like, will we be allowed to put the art in the gazebo? Sacred gazebo. And we were, so thanks to Athena and Ted for getting the approval. Kept our fingers crossed. If not, we'll put them somewhere else. So without further ado, I'd like to hand it over to the artists to share about what inspired them and what they shared in their panels. So I guess we can start with focus and go across. Sure. I guess step over here so you could be near that.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it. What inspired me most is the Spiritual Center here in Natick, and it was wonderful meeting Ian a couple of years ago. I am in the recovery world. I had substance use disorder, and part of my path led me here to the Spiritual Center, and part of this path is here today with MAPC. And I appreciate it so much because what really mattered to me during my years of recovery is sort of learning about who I was and how to express this creative side that I, for years, had sort of covered up with substance use. And so I was very inspired, very thrilled to be part of this today, and very proud to have a piece of art out on the common. And my family, who was here earlier, were very helpful in my entire journey. And everyone here, I also appreciate you all being here, part of this. It's helpful, and it's very inspiring, and also to be a part of this with the other artists. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ian.
I moved to United States more than 6 years ago with my husband and my 4-year-old son at that time. And my inspiration to create my artwork was immigration. So I'm going to read because I get emotional and it's hard for me to speak in front of many people. My story. I love birds. They are colorful, free, and strong. I love their freedom, their strength, and the way they see the world from high above. Birds are symbols of lovers, nightingales, peace, doves, grace, peacock, kindness, cranes, wisdom, owls, power, eagles, and freedom in different cultures. They remind me of those strong people who left their roots, lands, and their loved ones behind and migrated like birds to the United States to find freedom and peace. They sure have lots of sweet stories to share with us about their past, from their background cultures, and among those stories, you might find the stories about woven, mysterious gardens filled with colorful Persian flowers. Thank you. Oh, no, I didn't.
And Peter didn't mention this, but she's an art teacher at Vilja Elementary School. My kids are her students. They were so thrilled that she was working on this. And now, I'd like to invite Roma to share as well.
Hi, I'm Roma Shirvani. I'm really honored to be here, to be part of this project. I have been part of other inclusive projects, and I'm really inspired by this diverse group that Natick does this for the inclusive project that they're doing for other emerging artists. My piece especially when I was working on my piece, I was thinking about the community, I was thinking about diversity, and how collaboratively everything works together to form a society. So my works usually depend a lot upon texture and colors and the brightness of it. So when I was working on it, my colors basically represent the diversity, the cultures, traditions, and gender and everything, and how that piece was coming together when the blending, the way I blended the colors together is how those areas come together, how gender diversity and everything come together to form that society. And the texture and the way every form and shapes cover each other, and they were forming shapes and everything, that basically represented how our community comes together. You know, the social works that we do over here, like, give me an idea, you know how one of these events over here is part of how all these communities come together to make a good society. So that was what I was thinking about when I was working on this project. So I'm really thankful for this project and how Natick is bringing all the emerging artists together. Thank you to the organizers who helped us come forward. And that's about it, I guess. Thank you.
inspired and you want to leave your mark, we have the last panel in the back, and you can go out there and paint something of your vision of community before you leave, and then it will go up. So, take your shot. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to, especially to, everyone on the staff with Natick. Athena did so much. I can thank everybody. And the MABC brought a lot of new energy, so